Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and today at the closing night of the New York Film Festival we're featuring Aligarh, and I have the star of Aligarh with me, Mr. Manoj Bajpayee. It's great to see you. Welcome to Showbiz India.
Thank you very much.
How does it feel to be here in New York City and the closing night festival?
It's very nice. This is first time that I have been here, and the atmosphere is quite electric and people are quite excited to get into the theater, watch the film. That's a great feeling for an actor when you know that the audience is more excited into the film.
Aligarh is such a strong script. Tell me, what was your reaction when you first read the script?
Nothing. I felt it's a story which should be told, and I wanted to be part of it immediately. I wanted to start getting on with my preparation immediately. So I knew that if I do it well, it will be I'll be part of a great film, and I'll be if I'm remembered for many films, this film will top the list.
In terms of preparation, you said you started preparing for it immediately. Can you get us through a process to those who don't know?
See, I really feel that acting is learned over the years, okay, and the craft that you really hone your skill over the years, and you learn few things, and then you make something of your own. And this is what I do. This is I keep changing my method from film to film. So the Aligarh demanded a different kind of preparation altogether. So I came out with a method and a process, and with the help of an assistant director. For 20 days I was at it. And, so the one thing I knew that I could not afford to approach this character from a distance. I had to go very, very close to him, and this is what I have done.
Obviously, this subject is controversial in the sense in India it's still very controversial. You obviously went in knowing that. How did you deal with the controversy once it arose?
See, controversy was, there was a lot of curiosity about the film, a lot of debate going on about homosexuality and being illegal in the country, and film was being talked about. But lucky for us that nobody objected to the film. People who are opposed to homosexuality, even they loved the film. And I know many of the people who came to me who said that they've changed their stance when it comes to LGBT after seeing the film. So this is what a great film does.
What is your opinion and your take on homosexuality?
My take, I'm quite a democratic person. So my take is as good as yours, or as good as anybody who calls himself a human. I feel human rights should not be limited or restricted to only one set of people. It should be. The society should be fair to one and all.
What was perhaps the hardest challenge you had to overcome for this film? A particular scene, mindset?
There's a brief, intimate scene, very brief, and I'm a very, very straight guy, and so for a straight guy to do that scene was very, very difficult for me, But I had to overcome it because at the end of the day, I was an actor. I had to make it look very, very believable.
Are you fascinated with the response that you're getting? Did you ever expect it to become this talked about and critically acclaimed at the same time?
I knew that this film will be talked about, but this much, and a film like this, which has its own pace, it's not a very mainstream kind of film, and the way it is traveled, the way it has been lapped up by each and everybody in India and abroad, it's quite overwhelming.
As a very, very profound actor yourself, I'm a personal fan of your work. I think you're a fantastic actor. What do you think is the hardest for you in terms of an actor to emote?
See, emotions are very, very difficult, and emotions are not only 4 or 5. There are too many emotions. And the layers are, are the numbers that you can't even count. The actor's job is to find those little things, about the emotion that the human beings go through. Uh, and then only you can call yourself a good actor. You have to observe yourself more than you observe anybody throughout the day.
Is that why they say a lot of times you think that actors are narcissists?
Actors are, I don't know, I am not narcissist. I hardly watch my films because I only find faults in it. I don't look into the mirror because I feel that there are too many loopholes in my face. So narcissism is good for stars, not for actors.
So, of all the films that you've done, and you've done some great, strong characters, which one would you say, aside from Aligarh, is probably one of the most layered characters you've portrayed?
There is Pinjar, there is Zubeda. There are too many films. There is Shul, there is Aligarh, which is, is like father of nuances, and layers. So, there are too many films I have done.
Now, if I were to wave a magic wand and say you can portray any role that you've ever dreamed of, what would that be?
Yeah, you see, I want to do all the great roles that is being written. So I'm a very greedy actor. I don't like any other actor doing a great film or a great role instead of me. So you can go ahead and think of any other role played by any other actor. You can always say that Manoj Bajpayee envied that actor completely. I hated the fact that he was not the one who got the part.
Well, thank you so much. You've been very generous with your time. We wish you continued success.
Thank you very much.